Essay that I wrote. You can see that I wrote it. It's in that chicken scratch handwriting that looks like cartoon characters. But anyway, this is like a sort of a class system of life cultivation. I believe that you should dedicate your life with an understanding of an inner and external truth, and so I write this essay about that. But truth governs all according to immutable law, dividing life into pathways and cycles of information, with higher truth guiding lower truth as separated by the void of ignorance and repelled by despair. There are thus three ways to confront life: as a warrior, as a scholar, or as a rogue. They are based on point-to-point decisions made within the context of observing and acting on the truth of our world. A warrior lives in the here and now. Driven by instinct, a warrior relies on the skills accrued from a lifetime of resolute dedication to forge ahead and conquer obstacles. A warrior does not seek new understanding in so much as it contradicts their truth, because they are one with their truth and acknowledge despair while never truly surrendering to it, even in retreat or defeat. A warrior's truth is cultivated through a lifetime of sacrifice and dedication to living life as it is experienced in the moment. For death's edge is where we live, and by what we live be what we die. The scholar lives in the past and the future, using the present as a means to make the future confirm or deny past truths. As such, the scholar seeks to maximize the value gained from a course of action or train of thought, never hesitant to step back and reconsider things in a new light. Upon reflection, a scholar seeks always to understand what went right, what went wrong, how things could have gone differently, and what could have been changed. Meticulous to a fault, a scholar finds resolve in maximizing the power of the most efficient truth, respecting its limitations, and seeking ever loftier ambitions of knowledge. The rogue is as those wish to be, but as they themselves have decided to be. They invent and reinvent the truths they live by as they see fit, not bound by artificial codes imposed upon them. In fact, rogues develop as subversions of the authority of those that seek to gatekeep the truth, running ever counter to the dominant ideology. These guys, they on a tangent, I hate them so much, but whatever. Seeking to gain the power of truth without submitting their will to understand it and apply it on their terms. The malcontent, the maverick, the one who both seeks truth and spites it. The chaotic nature of the rogue embodies most deeply the law of mutability, for change is always possible. The last parts of the essay were the conclusion. I kind of need to rewrite it because I come to a new understanding by the time I wrote it. I wrote it in the middle of the night. I now think of life as dual bonded elemental structures of these two classes in mutual coexistence. For example, warrior and scholar are a division of the present and the non-present, instinct versus planning, while I invented a new structure, the priest versus rogue, that which seeks to maintain order and that which seeks to maintain change. But back to the essay I wrote. The categories coexist within and around our social narrative. Our truths contradict and compete for dominance. A warrior for the faith one day may be a rogue the next. A scholar may age into a cog of the machine and reject new pathways to knowledge. That's the original thought for a priest. Forever set in their ways. To discount the value of one is to discredit the value of all, for one is all as one is in all, and all is one as all is for one. Those that seek truth shall find despair, and those that despair shall know truth, for the truth about despair binds existence to eternity and transcends loss as gain decays. Understanding self as self can be understood, accept self as self can be accepted, reject self as self can be rejected. Life cycles ever between the states of itself, a coiled existence, the Ouroboros and the fruit dancing in the wind. Again, I hate those motherfuckers. They just drive right by, just ruin a goddamn essay. They ruin the goddamn essay. But, you know, when these production values go up, you're going to see great things. You're going to see great things. I'm going to write a whole system. It's going to be Dungeons and Dragons-esque. You know, you're going to be able to craft your own afterlife. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm going to do that as a business. I'm going to be a priest. It's going to be great.